Welcome to the Xmoon tutorial series. This is part 9. Today, we'll be discussing the filter designed for checking the trend direction on higher timeframes. As many of you are already aware, one of the most professional and indeed highly effective approaches in the world of trading is undoubtedly what we refer to as multi-timeframe analysis. And one of its most crucial and fundamental applications is to thoroughly examine the overall trend's direction on those higher timeframes well before we even consider entering any specific trade. This capability is automatically integrated within the Xmoon indicator. This means that whenever a signal is generated, the overall trend direction in the higher time frame is also thoroughly analyzed, and the resulting information is then presented clearly and visually inside the dedicated black information box for that specific pattern. In this manner, without the need to alter the chart's time frame or incorporate any additional indicators, we are able to observe within the very same current time frame of the chart the prevailing trend direction of a higher time frame. And should the observed pattern align harmoniously with both the trend and that higher time frame, we can then proceed to enter a trade with a considerably greater degree of confidence. This involves setting the time frame within the filter designed for trend direction assessment. To activate and configure the trend direction filter, we'll perform these steps. We'll access the Xmoon indicator settings. We'll proceed to the information box settings section. We need to ensure that the show information box and show conditions check options are enabled. Now, at the bottom of this section, next to the check trend in timeframe HTF option, we select our desired timeframe to check the trend direction in the higher timeframe. Typically in multi-timeframe trading, 2 timeframes higher than the working timeframe are used. For example, if our trading time frame is 15 minutes, we can set a higher time frame like 1 hour to analyze the overall trend. From this point forward, we will hand over the rest of the work to Xmoon. The system automatically analyzes the trend direction for each pattern in the higher time frame, displaying the result in the black information box. You can observe this outcome right next to the Trend HTF title, specifically within the Conditions Check section. If the trend is upward, the term Uptrend will be shown, and if the trend is downward, the term Downtrend will be displayed. HTF stands for higher time frame, meaning a larger time frame. This feature is only active in the premium version of the Xmoon indicator. How it's used in trading. Let's see how this filter works in practice. Let's assume our operational time frame is 15 minutes, and in the indicator settings, we've configured the higher time frame for trend analysis to be 1 hour. Now, whenever a signal for a 3-bar bullish engulfing pattern is generated, we can instantly observe the trend direction of that higher time frame within the black information box. If the trend on the higher time frame is bullish, meaning it's an uptrend, it's recommended to exclusively enter buy trades, also known as long positions. And if the trend on the higher time frame is bearish, indicating a downtrend, then it's preferable to only engage in sell trades, or what we call short positions. The basis for analyzing the trend direction in a higher time frame. Finally, it's good to know what determines the trend's direction in a higher time frame. Xmoon determines this based on the price's position relative to the 200 candle moving average indicator or MA200 within the same higher time frame. If the price is positioned above the MA200, the market trend is considered bullish and an uptrend. Conversely, if the price is found below the MA200, the market trend is identified as bearish and a downtrend.